Hi everyone, we're starting with our webinar. Please give me some pluses or hearts in chat so as I could understand that you hear me well and see me well, and we will move on with the information I came here for you. My name is Olga, Oля Kukushkina. Actually, I'm from Ukraine. We are living in Odessa with my husband Yuri, and we have a CG studio, an interior design studio, and today we're going to talk about our way in this profession. Thank you for hearts and pluses. Okay, super, thank you very much. So let's start with all our that stuff, 3D stuff, yeah. And speaking about the profession of 3D, actually I hope that every one of you have come here to clear up some details about this profession. Where should we get our clients? How should we go through the social media? How should we understand our work on the whole, yeah? So let's move with it. Of course, this profession, the profession of the IT CG, is very popular nowadays, and let's talk first of all what makes it so attractive for people. So of course the first thing about it it's the online work. It's the online office, because you can work straight from your home. You can work from anywhere in the world and with any market or studio, so you don't have boundaries in it. You just choose the correct professional, the correct client, the correct studio, and start working with it. If you don't like it, you can move in a very simple way. Yeah, you just can quit the collective and select the other studio for you. But that doesn't mean that you need to change the office, you need to move somewhere physically. Yeah, it's just everything in your laptop or PC, and it's very comfortable, of course. The third thing about it is the unlimited salary limit, of course. Because you can control it by yourself. Of course, we have some value on the market, yeah, but anyway, this is a very arty service, and you can variate your price just like in a very big size, yeah. And of course it's very it is very pleasant, and it's very perspective, so to say. The opportunity to build the work in most convenient way for you, because all people are different, and of course it's very comfortable and very important to make the convenient way exactly for yourself to work on the project. That's also very important. And of course, the opportunity to grow for a sole proprietorship to a company with a full staff of employees. So you can work by yourself, just like a wolf, so to say. But anyway, you can build your own team, and if you understand all the process inside, of course you can build your team, and that's also a very comfortable situation, because in such a way you can also variate your salary limit. Yeah. Okay, let's move further. So now I would like to tell you about our career start, so to say. I always loved the design and the interior design, and since I have been a girl, it was my passion. I love building different spaces, decorating different spaces. But my first attempts were in 2011. At that time, I have already been studying at the architectural academy on the second year. Anyway, it didn't prevent me from getting my first clients. Anyway, I was very young, but I had a great passion for this project, and that's why I was chosen and started my career. I suppose that it's 2011. In 2014, we have founded with Yuram our studio and began searching for clients, searching for first projects. I may say that it wasn't very easy. I may even say it wasn't easy because we didn't have a big portfolio. We didn't have a lot of experience. We had a lot of fear, and maybe we're not self-confident enough. But anyway, we have got our first project, our first client, straight in a month. But I may say that we have paid a lot of time and our just forces to make it come true, because we have sent about 50 emails to our clients, future clients, so to say, possible clients, and it wasn't easy. Anyway, we also have worked on our portfolio works. At that time they were not commercial and we had to make something with it. But anyway, in 2014 we have managed with all that stuff. We were trying to find our clients just on email, just coming to their websites, using their contacts, and we just texted them, or we used the FL and freelance platforms to find our clients, and I may say that it has been also very effective. I'm sure that it's effective even right now. Not so much as the social media, but anyway. Now we have a team of 12 people, and that depends, and have the income just for our studio, $10,000. So, rights and obligation of the CG artist. Of course, we have a great future in this profession, but you may also understand that this profession needs the person could pay attention to very small, tiny details and remember all it and keep it all in your head and remember about it all the time, because the project is some kind of a constructor. It consists of different small details, and you need to understand how are they connected, how they work together, and all this knowledge you should put in your image, in your render, even if you're not a designer, but you're working on the CG, on the 3D visualization of the project. You need to understand all these details, because these concrete things make your render more realistic and more understandable and realistic. It's very important in our work, because everyone appreciates the realistics of the render, yeah? You should also understand the materials, as I have already said. You need to understand the technical nuances. That's very important. To understand that, of course, you can surf the internet and find different details, and you can also study that on the YouTube channels and so on. And of course, such a person like CG should be very responsible, because it doesn't matter that this process, this work is just the part of the process. It doesn't matter that it took a lot of time. You should make it just strictly by the timetable at the time when it is needed. You can't change the processes just in the project, because the project is a very large organism, so to say. Can a man without a higher special education get the profession of visualizer? Of course, you can do that. I'm sure about that, because when I started working, actually, I had only 1.5 years of my education. I think that it's much more depends on them, on the passion of the person to this visual art, so to say, because I'm absolutely sure that 3D is an art and interior 3D, and I'm sure that it's all about the artists. I strictly believe that it's not about the special education only. Maybe even special education is not very important. You just need to have these soft skills to find the information, because the knowledge always changes. You can find the information about the new materials just in the internet. It's not in the universities or academies or something like that. You just can find it on the forums or just websites where you can see all the details. So that's the special education for the interior designer, so to say. It's taste for the 3D visualizator the same. You need to have the taste, because even when you decorate your render, you need to know how to do that. So my answer is yes. Just a moment. You can write your questions and I will answer them in the end of the webinar. How much time is needed to master the profession? Of course, that depends, as you understand. But frankly speaking, of course, to become a professional, you need to work hard. I do believe in the rule of 10,000 hours, working hours, and I'm sure that we have this degree, so to say, Yura and me. I don't know really about all the specialists of our studio, but of course we have it twice or maybe 3 times. Of course, to become a profession of the high level, you need a lot of practice. That's the main rule. But to master the instruments, so as you could go with this knowledge further, I think it's 1-2 months. It's okay, it's enough, and it's absolutely okay. What is the minimum computer needed for studying? Here I have, you can print screen it. Here we gave the filling of your computer to begin with the portfolio. Please screen it and use it a little bit later. Of course, it would be more comfortable for you to work with a very fast computer, yeah? But these dimensions, these characteristics is the minimum of enough, so to say. Where to look first, orders and customers? I have told you recently, a couple of slides before, That, of course, the first places where you should find your orders and customers today is the social media. And of course, it's Instagram, Behance, Pinterest, YouTube. You can use all of it. But frankly speaking, Instagram is one of the most popular nowadays. And as we're speaking about the visual content, and we have a lot of it when we're working on our projects, of course, it's one of the main medias where we can get our clients much more easier than on the other platforms. I'm sure that freelancer is also freelance website is also platform is also very useful, will be very useful for you to get the first orders, and I'm sure it works nowadays good too. In our humble opinion, it is important not just to have the clients, but also to be pleasant and give energy to each other while working together, yeah? Because not all unions are good. And if you see that your union with the client is bad from the first steps, just don't go through it. Just step away and don't take this client. It will be much more easier for you to forget it on the first steps of cooperation than moving with this person for 2-3 months and just regretting that you took it. Clients must also be professionals in their field. I need to say that not all clients are designers, as you understand, and not all clients are, for example, if they are your designers and they gave you the task to make the 3D visualization, you need to understand that not all designers had the opportunity to work in 3ds Max, and not of them have a good knowledge in 3ds Max, and sometimes they just don't know what they're talking about. But your mission is to give them knowledge about it and to make your cooperation more comfortable. If it doesn't happen, then just quit this designer. You can find the other better. So you need also to choose your customer and your clients. So the next question is how to learn this profession. Yes, of course, there are several ways. You can watch lectures on YouTube. Of course, it's not very much structured, but anyway, you can find there a lot of important and very useful information, which works very good. Frankly speaking, we have been studying on the YouTube channels when we were at our beginning. Of course, it's not very comfortable because, as I have already said before, the information is not structured. You need always to change the sources of this knowledge because you can't find everything in one place. And that's just some kind of a mix, not very comfortable, but still very useful. Of course, you can also buy scenes from the CG artists, designers that you liked. You can just text them and say, can I please buy your scene? That's okay. And of course, buy courses, go through courses. Of course, it's one of the most comfortable things because there you have the structured information, there you have the whole aim of the author, because he make this product complete, so to say. And of course, it's very comfortable to look through it from time to time when it's necessary for you. We are the design studio from recent KF solutions, 3D and interior CG solutions. We create interior design projects and give the service of the 3D high-end visualization to our clients from all over the world. And for 3 years, we are teaching our followers, our students, to create the 3D visualization in the most comfortable way, to make it not so difficult and shocking for the people who came in this topic for the first time. And we are teaching our students for 3 years, and we have prepared a very efficient, effective teaching for those who are beginning with this profession, who are beginning their way in this profession. And we have the Light Start Perfect Render 3D course. We have already it in Ukrainian language for 3 months already. More than 200 people have bought it, and they have just perfect results. And now we are so pleased to give you the version in English, because it's really very efficient, as I have already said, and I love the result very much. So what we study at the course? First of all, we have our own system, how the work of the CG artist should be done, and just the process of this work. And we study our students how to optimize all the processes to save their time and, of course, get more money for their work. We will also work on the materials in 3D lighting, cameras, and personal brand. Because why personal brand? Because we have taught a lot about this topic. It's very necessary today, because you understand that the social media is absolutely everywhere, and you need to know how to work and to live with it. That's why we have such a blog. So, blog first. We have the blog with the visualizer profession, duties, rights, and project processes. As we have spoken here before a little bit about this, we are giving the information about the materials, about the drawings, and so on. You need to understand then one project per month with the area 100 square meters, it's okay. It's an average norm, and the price of the visualization is from $7 per square meter up to $20 per square meter. It depends on your professionalism and arty demonstration of your work. Of course, you can get that one project, but you should also understand that projects made together with a designer can be delayed with pauses or difficulties. So if the designer makes the design in parallel and not according to the mood boards approved by the clients, then one project will take 2 months. That is why, on average, it's about 2-3 projects in parallel in order to cover your salary and always have financial income. This scheme is very useful for you. That's a very useful information for the beginners. You should understand that and use it in your practice. As for our team, 7-8 years ago, we had 15-70 projects going on at the same time, and I don't recommend to make the same mistakes, because it was so much exhausting, and we're absolutely crazy about that. Currently, we have 5-7 visualizers working with us, Yuri and I as managers and designers, and 2 engineers. We have 25 projects at the same time, and it doesn't take much time from our lifetime. I think that it's a great result for the work optimization, and it tells a lot about that the system works really good. How to assemble a team? Everything is very simple. First, you have to reach the level of payment of projects. When you can hire an employee, as you understand, a freelancer, it is also necessary to adjust the flow of projects and be able to control it with advertising and a blog. Of course, it sounds very good, but first of all, you need to create to get your own professionalism. If it will be in another way, if you're not a professional, just don't even think about hiring some employees. Okay. So block 2. What we're speaking about: the understanding of drawings, technical task analysis, reading drawings, technical units, types of plinth, cornice, materials, types of lighting, indent area, and so on. We talk about all this in block 2. Block 3, we are starting to talk about the 3ds Max and interface, scripts and intentions. It's also the part of our optimization system. How to configure the interface, put in our models in the scene, how to save the file, how to create the file archive. It's all very simple from the first side, but anyway, it's very, very important. It is not translated in English. Anyway, block 4 is the creation of the geometry of the space and the primitive modeling. I will show you how to model the most simple things like walls, ceiling, floor, plinth, cornice, moldings, furniture, and so on. The elements of the furniture and of the lighting, we will just speak on them about the modifiers, which will help you to create it in a very simple way and really to understand how it works. Block 5, we put the light into the interior. We will speak about the natural light, artificial light and accents, background behind the window, HDRI and arc. And we will try to work with different scenarios of the lighting. It will help you to understand really the inside of all this process, and you will enjoy it very much. I'm sure about that. Block 6. It's about the materials. We will talk about the basics of creating materials, seamless textures, because it's very important in 3ds Max when we are talking about the realistic visualization. Bump maps, correction of materials of finished models, UVW map for text scale, complex materials, and so on. You can also create your own model of materials which are used the most often, or we recommend you our model. It depends. Anyway, it's also the part of our optimization system which helps to save your time. Block 7 is about cameras, rendered resolution, picture format, camera types, all these beautiful views when everything is blurred and smashed and so on. We'll talk about the general horizontal, vertical close-up, atmospheric shots, and batch rendering. We will talk about how the batch render will save your life. Animation and lighting scenario, InShots and Reels. Of course, we're talking about the social media again, because it's a very good instrument for our promotion, especially in Instagram. Yeah, it's Reels. And we will study how to make these animations, to change the colors of the interior, to change the lights of the interior, to change the atmosphere, and so on, and how to make it in the most pleasant way for the viewer, to promote you in Instagram by itself. Block 9 on brand and work with clients. It's, as I already said, it's a very important block, because today it's very difficult to be somebody who is the professional but not having your own face in internet, so to say. Behance, Pinterest, TikTok, portfolio site. We will also give you the instrument how to make the portfolio site using the constructors which are free in web, and we have a lot of different results from our students who have already made it, and we're pleased about that. Own brand and work with clients. Instagram, how to work with your Instagram, how to create your profile attractive for the clients. Account management, cross-posting, networking, and portfolio site. And of course, we are suggesting you to create your diploma project. We will give you that task according to which you need to cooperate with all that information and create the real, true project to have your maybe first project in your portfolio. And of course, get the diploma if the result is okay, if the result fits our school, so to say. If it's not, then we will work on the mistakes and you will get the feedback. What is wrong, so to say. In order to receive your diploma after completing our course, you will need to complete an assignment-based thesis. If necessary, get comments and make changes. These are the ready diplomas. And what will you have after completing the course? The project is ready because it's very important for the portfolio, and usually the first project is very, very difficult for the beginner. During the course, we will do the work together. You will receive a clear plan of creating an interior. Here are the results of our students. That's the exact task for the diploma from the previous course. The second one is the completed portfolio and understanding what to do next. You will be able to design your portfolio and make a presentation of yourself for further advancement in the profession. And as you understand already, it's very, very important, and you can't go without it anywhere. This is the variance of our students, how they have changed their website portfolio and the Instagram portfolio. You will also get the access to the chats and our inside chats. Today we're having more than 1,000 students in our school who are registered on our platform. Anyway, they study in that or another way. We also have the students who are going from studying to studying because they just like the atmosphere, and I can understand them. Please put plus who wants to take the course right now. As you understand, it will be pre-recorded. You don't need to start at the same time at the start date. It's absolutely not necessary. You can start it. We will speak about it a little bit later. So here are some works of our students from the previous years. I'm very inspired by it. So what is the format of the training of the course? We will have the digital book, video lectures, chat with us and students, tasks for the diploma, additional practical lectures that are planned. We are giving our students some extra lectures when they appear in our school and share it, of course, in the chats. And of course, you can get feedback if you're not managing with something, when something goes wrong and you just have used all the tips but still doesn't work. Features of the course. This is the most interesting because we have very good features. It's the access without time limits because I believe it's not necessary to limit the access. We have also the academic approach because, first of all, we are like the authors of the course, me and Yura. We have the architectural education, and that's why everything is built on such things like composition, match of the colors and so on, and all these things we need to give the people who are trying to study all these things. Yeah, that's why we have such a block in our course. It is also called the composition to start it with the cameras. We also help with the creation of your own website. We are giving feedback if it's necessary, and we are talking about the personal brand. Why the course effective? As I have already said, we are architects, and that's why we cover the basics of classical art, such as composition, graphics, and understanding of the color. We fix everything with exercises that will bring pleasure. We finish the training with a personal brand and website creation, as you heard before. What we study? Composition, subject visualization. I haven't told about this before. Subject visualization is such kind of exercise which I have developed 2 years ago. I found it very efficient for those who want to understand the lighting and materials work in 3ds Max for 100%. Because when you see the photo, the picture, and try to repeat it to make, so to say, copy, you're just finding out how the light is working. And that's very effective exercise for our students. They love it very much. Experience with colors and light, of course, personal brand. What does the course contain? The course contains the ready-to-use materials. Here you see the previews of these materials. These are wood, plaster, glass, mirrors, stones, and so on. Very large account of it. As I have already tell you before, is the digital book. It contains about 200 pages. I have written it by myself, almost a year of work, and a very, very detailed working. I think it will be very useful for you. The other thing is the personal office on the website. Here you have you will have all the video lectures gathered just in one place, and all the materials of the course will be, so to say, duplicated in your personal office, so as you could find it very easy and not go to the presentation to the book. Why do we have one format? The course format is clear and focused on details, which is why there are not so many questions from students, and we can devote time to everyone who needs it. As you see, the information is really very complete and very detailed, and there's no need to consult each student. It's just not necessary. So we have come to one of the most interesting questions, because today some kind of fairy from a fairy tale, I will give you the presents, because the price is $410 United States dollars for today. For this price, you will get all this information that I have told you before. But today we have the special conditions for webinar participants, of course. We always do that. And we have $216 US dollars for today, just for the for our readers and for those who are watching me right now. It will be actual till the evening of the next day of the 17th November, 7 p.m. You can just enjoy this price, so to say. How to purchase at special conditions. You should go by the special price and fulfill all the necessary information and click pay. That's all. So what you will get for $260, you will get a new profession. That's 100%. Start your way in the world of creativity, because anyway this profession is as much creative as possible. You will acquire the skills of one of the most promising professions today. You will understand how to find the first customers and how to weed them out. Take your portfolio work to another level if you have already one. Create a portfolio site. Learn how to promote yourself on social networks for free. I think that that's a great opportunity to start really a new life, maybe even because I'm sure that here we have some people who are just starting their way. And I think that this price is absolutely lovely, wonderful, and it will suit you very much. Yes, and the main question, can I do it just like you? Of course, I should tell you that everything depends on you, because your success is the time you spend on gaining experience. Yeah, as you understand that skills and experience is your professionalism, and all that depends on time. You can get the main structured knowledge and then move with all this, and that's wonderful. Of course, you can do just like me or just like our company, just spending a lot of your time doing your best to get the best result in the world. Okay, we have a lot of feedback from our students. This one are in Ukrainian. I will also find those who are in English. Okay, it's still Ukrainian. Okay, and this is English. You can read it a little bit. Anyway, I'm sure that the proposition is absolutely wonderful. The price is absolutely wonderful, and one of the best feedbacks which I saw in internet about our course, it's when the guy just wrote in stories, the other 3D artist, that if you need real knowledge, you should go to CAF school. I just liked it very much, because it was some kind of a confirmation of that I'm moving to the right position. Okay, these are the scenes from the course. We have here some white minimalistic and some kind of a Japanese and Japandi interiors, in which we are training with the lightning. And we have also the product scenes. It's, if I'm not mistaken, it's 5 of them. We have the white scene, colored scene, the scene with the sun shadows, the scene with the product visualization. So and all these schemes, they're fixed in the books. The schemes of lightning are fixed in the books. I think it's absolutely incredible. So I have represented you the Lightstart 3D course. I know that lots of our followers and lots of our students who were studying with us by the lessons, small lectures, they were looking forward to get this course, because as you know, we had it in Ukrainian and now it's in English. I congratulate you with that, and I'm sure you will get absolutely wonderful results. I will now move to the questions. Okay. Hi, can you please, if you can, share with us some freelance sites where we can find more clients? Okay, we will, I suppose we will make them a list of it. Now I'm giving you the link. You can ask the question for now. I'm giving you the link with the course. You can go by the link and study the details. I have here all the information which I have told you just right now. I think it will be very, very comfortable for you to understand what will be going on the course. And the main thing which everybody is worrying about always, access is forever. The second thing, you do have feedback if you need it, if something goes wrong. You also have the access to the chat and hi, and that will help you with all the things about studying. So guys, maybe some questions. I will show you the subject scenes again. I just love this material of the wax on these bulbs. Wonderful. Looks very inspiring. Yes, and the main thing I haven't told you about that. Okay, it will be, you can purchase it right now, but we need to have some time to organize some details about the course, and it will be available from the 27th of November. This price, which you see by the link, it will be available just till the evening of 17th of November. Okay. So thank you guys very much. Thank you for your likes. It will be perfect if you put a little bit more likes. And see you. Thank you for hearts. Yeah. See you. Thank you very much that you came here to listen to me. It's very pleasant for me. Okay. Do I understand correctly that the course we would get file of your models with embedded lightning materials, etc., so we could have an example? Yes, of course. You will have the course contains 3 full scenes. It contains the materials, the lightning, and the models. It contains also 5 product scenes. They also contain the lightning, the materials, and so on. And except that, we also give you the material, the model of the materials, which I have shown you, and you can use it absolutely in your work and enjoy it, of course. Okay, maybe a little bit more questions. Okay, thank you for hearts. Thank you. Good. Yes, thank you, Carolina. So, guys, hope you will find all the details you need here. Anyway, we will give you the messages in the chat board and on the email, and you will have the opportunity to read it once more, and you have a little time to think about it, because this price is really very good, but only till the tomorrow evening. So see you. That was much fun.